Well, hello to another windy Minnesota day. It is blowing straight out that way. Get you guys down here a little bit. Whoop. I'm actually up probably 4.5, 5 foot from the bank here. But yeah, it is windy. Woo! Crazy windy. But we're going to try to play this grass line. I got some bottom jigs, semi-weedless. Start with dark. I got a bunch of them set up already, just ready to go. We'll start with dark and see what we can pull up out of this grass. This whole shoreline down through here is nothing but grass and lilies and stuff like that. Woo! I am in canvas jeans, Carhartt type pants, and a hooded, insulated sweatshirt with a long sleeve t-shirt under it. It's in the 60s, which is odd enough for this time of year, but with this wind, it feels like it's about 52, 53 degrees. Get over here where I can get a better retrieve if I catch one. I don't have to really throw it hard because this wind is crazy and I really don't want to get out in the grass too bad. I'm just kind of hoping that we can get something right here close to shore. I have other things that I can throw that are more that are a lot lighter, that'll float across the top. Got one. Big old bass. Oh yeah. They like that. That's a nice bass. I got the net, but I'm going to try to get him up here. Oh, that's not a good place for him. Hold on a second here. Good thing I can get down here because someone else made a trail. Yeah, that's a nice one. Woohoo! Not bad at all. Okay, I'm going to try to get him right up here so I can get him with my... I don't have them by much, but I got them. All right. What was that, second cast? Sorry for my knee shot. I got you guys at an angle. Yeah, second cast, I think. That's not bad. That's pretty good size. I didn't even let it get to the bottom. Look at that. It almost fell right out. Let me see if I can climb up here again. Yeah. Get this in a safe spot. Yeah, I got the net right there. I just didn't have it with me because that's quite a climb down through all that stuff. But anyway, yeah, he's good size. I had a feeling that we'd pull something up out of that grass, but I didn't think that the dark color would do it right away. Pretty nice. Digging it. All right. I'll be right back. I got to climb down there to let him go, and I don't want to drop the camera and all that, so I'll be right back. All right. That worked out really well. Yeah, it took a second to get down there and get back up, and I didn't need to film all that, so I just turned the camera off. I'll probably do that every time I catch something here, unless I just throw it down there. I didn't want to just throw them down. But northern are a little more tough. I can usually give them a toss and they're okay, but not the nice bass. Let's see what we can pull out here. That was fun. I didn't even let it hit the bottom. I just kind of... That was another one. Holy cow. There it is. Look at that. 2 for 2. That's not... Oh, that's a northern. That's a nice one too. Okay, we're gonna be into some fun. Maybe we better just move down here, huh? But at least I got the net this time. There we go. Wow. Okay. I'm not even sure that, I think I had something else before I even caught this guy, because I think he had hit it afterwards. This is going to be too much fun. I expected some good bottom action, but yeah. I gotta sit him down for a second so I can get my line untangled. Hold on a second. Sorry. There we go. He's little, but it's almost like a chain pickerel. All right, let's put him back. Oh, I gotta watch my balance here. I'm kind of on pointed rocks, jagged rocks, I mean. All right, buddy, there you go. Yeah, maybe we better just stay down here and cast, huh? I gotta get down here that often. That's 2 fish within, what, a couple minutes? I've been throwing this thing quite a bit today. I've been bouncing around a couple different lakes. Earlier today, just a little after noon, because I didn't leave the house till almost noon, at a different lake. Got a nice bass and a northern. I mean, then very next cast after I caught the bass, I caught the northern. We're going to see if we can get something out of here. It'll be interesting if I do. I'm sure it'll be a northern, because I'm not sure there's any bass left in here, to tell you the truth. I haven't caught a bass in here in a long time. But it's just after 7 o'clock, and this is on the way home. Oh yeah, I got weeds all over it. I'm thinking we probably can't throw it so far out there. Tomorrow I might head to the river. It's a little bit of a drive. I was going to do it today, but like I said, I didn't leave the house till almost noon. I just had things to catch up on. And usually Saturday morning's a good time to do it, because nobody really bothers me on Saturday mornings. Not that people bother me, I'm just saying I usually get... There's one. There's one. It's a northern. It's a northern. And he slammed it. Let's bring him over here in the grass so we don't beat the shit out of him in the dirt. Yeah. Whoops. Come on now. I'll let you go if you just cooperate. Oh yeah, he was not hooked by much. If I could... They're fun fish. So much fun to catch. Well, not really much of a pattern then. I mean, when I was bringing it in, I was alternating tap, 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 tap. Just doing different things to move it along. And yeah, bam. So there's really, wasn't any real set pattern. Why am I dry my hands off here? I always have a rag clipped on me, because those snot rockets, boy, I tell you, they can get you covered in slime real quick. It's a pretty little thing, ain't it? That's all it is. But it sure ain't working real well. All right, bird. A couple more casts and we're out of here. I'm getting hungry. And evidently the fish are not. I can't even annoy them into hitting this thing. That's got to be 65, 70 yards. She really goes. And it's not much of the wind anymore. The wind's hardly blowing. It's just the perfect whip. And if I let a little bit more line off the tip of my rod, droop a little bit, droop like 18 inches or so, I'd get even more of a whip. The only reason why I don't do that is because I have a bad habit of hooking things behind me. What I mean is, I cast like that. If you cast like that, you'll get even more whip. Like, that probably went out 30 yards further. It's all about being smooth. Don't, snap your wrist at the end, because that makes your bait really launch and your spool can't keep up with it. It's got to be smooth. Just bring it back and let it go. And have a target in mind. When I cast long distance, I'm looking across the lake at a target. I'm not looking at the water. Like there's a golden spot across the lake over there where the sun's hitting the grass. I'll look at that and then whip it out there and look at that, right straight line, right to it. If you look at the water, you always come up short. Kind of like basketball. You're shooting a basketball, you look at the back of the rim, not the front of the rim. Some guys got to look at the bottom of the square in order to hit the hoop. It's just a matter of learning your instinctive shooting ability. Oh, my back. It's getting a little sore now. But see, now I'll look over here. I'll find a tree. I see a tree over there that I'm looking at. I'm just dead staring at it. And don't stop staring at it until the lure hits the water. That was right in perfect line with it. It especially works great in rivers when you're trying to, there's a pool in a river or like an eddy in the middle of a river. If you look straight across the river and try to hit the spot on the other side rather than try to hit it in the eddy, because you always come up short. Well, I think I'm done because I'm getting into talking about how I actually cast. And when I do that, that means that I'm getting bored. And I'm going to make you bored. We be gone. Hell of a day.